Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Peace, love, and positivity to you. My name is Sohum, and today I'll be reacting to some more Barbra Streisand, but this time we're going to be featuring Barry Gibbs of the Bee Gees with Barbra. And to me, this feels like another crazy crossover episode because we've only recently really been diving deep into the world of Barbra Streisand. We just did the full album reaction to the Broadway album, and also I only recently started to listen to the Bee Gees on the channel, and now we're getting them together. This is immensely cool to me. You guys know how I feel about these crossovers, so I'm super excited to check these out today. And one other thing, I wanted to thank y'all so much for all of the positive reception that I got on my Broadway album reaction. It really means the world to me that you guys are enjoying following me along all of these musical journeys that I'm stumbling into. So shout out to you all. Much love. Today, we're going to be checking out 3 special songs. The first is Guilty, the second, What Kind of Fool, and lastly, Woman in Love. Before we jump into these, a massive thank you goes to Russell for making this reaction request and for bringing some more Barbra, some more Barry, Bee Gees to the channel. Now, let's jump into it.
Wanna dance?
Alright, I'm down. I'm not the best dancer, but I think it's my fascia. My fascia's tight.
Shadows falling, baby. We stand alone. Out on the street, anybody you meet got a heartache of their own.
I don't see any Barry.
Make it a crime to be lonely or sad.
It ought to be illegal.
You got a reason for living. You battle on with the love you're living on. You gotta be mine. We take it away.
Oh, that's a nice melody.
It's gotta be night and day, just a matter of time. And we got
Oh.
our love. We're climbing a mountain, oh, far we are.
That's so interesting, the way that she's like delivering these lines here.
Our love. We're climbing a mountain, oh, far we are.
We da da dee da. Dude, it reminds me of that melody in which Billy Joel song is it? A Big Shot? Do you remember the melody in Big Shot? I feel like there's a parallel here somehow. Or is it Zanzibar? I think it's Big Shot.
And we never let it end. We are devotion, and we gonna do this
I love her acting. And that like exasperated little just the sigh.
We got a highway to the sky.
It was the most lovely sigh you've ever heard.
Goodbye.
Wait, what? Wait, what? I didn't see her mouth move.
I don't wanna hear your goodbye.
Why she's like reacting to it as if it. What is happening here? Just turning around. I figured it out. It was Barry the whole time. That's why she reacted that way.
It ought to be illegal.
Making a crime to be out in the cold. the love you're living on, you gotta be mine. We take it away. It's gotta be night.
Oh, I love
Just
this.
a matter of time.
They're literally seducing each other.
Our love, we're climbing a mountain in wrong form. We are, and we never let it end.
We are devotion.
And we got nothing to be sorry for. Our love is one in a million. Our skies
See that we got a highway to the sky.
oh, we got a highway.
Don't wanna hear your goodbye.
This is so sweet.
Don't wanna hear your goodbye. I don't wanna hear your. And we got nothing to be dating.
Our love,
Any mountain
we're all far. We are, and we never let it end.
we never.
We are devotion.
And we got nothing to be sorry for.
Our love is
It's
running
layering
in
now.
your eyes. Can you see
Beautiful.
That
that
we
we
got a highway to the sky.
I don't wanna hear your goodbye.
Don't wanna hear your goodbye. I don't wanna hear your. And we got nothing. And we got nothing. And we got nothing.
Oh. Oh, and the embrace at the end here. Are they together for real? I don't know. I love the vibe in this song. And I think you guys have, like, you probably have figured me out, like, all of the different things that I love about music, but the subgenre of love songs will always work for me. I love songs about love. And I love that on this stage too, you can just see, you can just feel, you can see it on stage and what they're, doing, they're acting, but the visual like connection that they have with one another, there's like almost like a magnetism there in their delivery. You can feel the love radiating off of them, which is really nice. And this song in particular seems to be about their resilience in love, because a lot of people out there in the world, they may not view the relationship that you have as being the one that you should have, which very often is a crazy sentiment, because why are you in other people's business to that degree? And more often than not, they don't know all of the things that go on in the confines of that relationship that make it so rich and complex and beautiful. So you have to defy all of the expectations of everyone else in the world, including friends, including family. As long as you two believe in the love that you have, that should be good enough. And I love that they're singing in unison in those moments, bringing that collective loving strength together. Of course, there's like the call and response where they're kind of like singing to one another in a sequential fashion, but it also happens where they sing in layers on top of one another, eventually in complete unison where you can hear harmony, but they kind of rotate between all three of those structures. And I feel like, just to like rehash that point, but they have great rapport with one another. I don't know if they're an actual relationship for real, but you could have fooled me. Beautiful song off the bat. Let's check out the next one here. This is What Kind of Fool?
Thank you.
And this is, in fact,
From the same
first
night.
time that you and I have sung on stage
Yeah.
together in front of an audience.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's right. And it was such fun, love, that
Really?
why don't we give it another go? All right.
It would be my pleasure.
Oh, dear. Good.
Their first time. They're nailing it so far. If I can predict right now what the song is, it's going to be like a pure ballad. We'll see.
There was a time when we were down and out. There was a place when we were starting over.
let the bow break, we let the heartache in. Who's sorry now?
Oh my god, a complete 180.
There was
Heartbreak
a
now.
world when we were standing still, and for a moment we were separated, and then you found her, you let the stranger in. Who's sorry now? Who's sorry now?
Oh, listen to that bass. It's lurching from the depths.
What kind of fool
Oh, that clarity.
tears it apart,
Like a knife through butter.
leaving me pain and sorrow?
Losing you now, wondering why. Where will I be tomorrow? Forever learning what we are to be.
Without each other, we'll be remembering when
There was a time when we were down and out. There was a place when we were starting over. We let the bow break, we let the heartache in. Who's sorry now?
Who's sorry now? What kind of
What
fool
kind
Oh, this is
tears
good.
it apart,
tears it apart?
Oh,
leaving me pain and
I
sorrow?
feel like hypnotized by this.
Losing you now, how can I win? Where will I be tomorrow?
Was there a moment when I cut you down?
No,
Played around, what have I done? I only apologize for being, as they say, the last to know. It has to show when someone is in your
Oh,
arms.
magic. Oh, that's the best moment. That was the best moment.
what
Oh,
kind
I gotta hear that again.
It has to show when someone is in your arms. What kind of fool
what kind
tears it apart,
tears it apart?
leaving me pain and sorrow?
Losing you now, wondering why. Where will I be tomorrow? Losing you now,
How can I win?
how can I win?
Where will I be tomorrow? There was a time when we
Dude, I love this song.
There was a place when we were starting
With
over. We let the bow break, we let the heartache in. Who's sorry now?
Oh, that was cool. No. The embrace once again.
Thank you.
That's enchanting. And he's out of there. Walking off like a superstar. I love that song. That's probably my favorite of the two. I think the tempo is right where I want it to be. I think this like more melancholic melody, even though it's more subtly sad in the melody, I think it works so well, especially when that moment of pure bliss happened. You remember exactly what I'm talking about. Their harmony there, the high notes, the interval, that was just money. And it's so funny because like songs about love can be like more happy and chipper, and maybe they should be like the songs that you love the most, but then songs that are sadder, at least for me, often I end up loving more, tends to be because of the more minor melodies. This is just something about me and my innate biases, but I love the minor scale. And this song about heartbreak, about grieving a relationship, about contemplating even how we got to this place where the relationship fell apart. They're like even wondering, how did we get here? What happened? Was it my mistake? Did I not apologize? And it tends to be the case that like in a relationship that breaks apart, both parties were somewhat responsible for its collapse. There's obviously gradients to this thing. It's not just one person at fault and the other not. Sometimes it can be like that, but tit for tat, one bad thing after the next, we are feeding into each other's triggers. And there was a beautiful chart that I saw, or I guess graphic that I saw a long time ago that helped me really understand why sort of negative or positive feedback loops can spiral relationships down. Because what will happen is, let's say I'm under a lot of stress and that triggers something in me. Now I'm like, okay, I feel, because I'm stressed, like I'm about to lose the relationships around me, and then my guard goes up and I'm more sensitive to any neutral stimuli that I would have otherwise had before, but I wouldn't have reacted to as worse back then. So yeah, maybe I'm more stressed right now, and now I'm texting less. And because I'm texting less, then my girlfriend is receiving less texts from me, and now she is viewing that lack of texting as another problem, and that causes her behavior to change where she'll text me less, and now I see that she's texting me less, and back and forth we go, not texting each other ever. And who's to blame in that situation? Maybe it's a bit of both of us, and my triggers became a changed behavior within me that triggered a feeling in my partner. Then their behavior changed, which led to another emotional trigger for me, and then back and forth we go, tumbling down. That is just a rough example of like how a relationship might break down in this way, where your cycles perpetuate, and it can make it very hard to do the proper post-mortem for why your relationship ended up the way that it did. And so very often those conversations don't really happen because the split happens, you all go your separate ways, you don't necessarily get the closure or the full understanding, and now you're left to kind of lick your wounds, pick up the pieces, and try to figure it all out again in a different context with a different person. There's so much complexities to relationships at every single stage, including the breakup one. So it's very natural that in this song, Barbra and Barry, they're back and forth in figuring out what is going on here, sharing their pain, sharing their thoughts, their contemplations, their questions, and them kind of acting it out on stage almost serves as a vehicle for us to understand what may be going on within our own relationships. This is one of the reasons why like entertainment has the attention grabbing quality to it that it does, because very often we view it and we project ourselves onto it. And for me, it's been the case with music, where I have learned so much about myself through music. I wouldn't have it any other way, to be honest. Let's jump into the last track here. This one is titled Woman in Love. Maybe I should grow my hair back out into that long length down to my shoulders like I used to have.
Life is a moment in space.
I don't know, I go back and forth on that.
It's a lonelier place. I kiss the morning goodbye, but down inside, you know we never know why. The road is narrow and long when eyes meet eyes.
Great vibe in this song.
I stumble and fall, but I give you it all. I am a woman in love, and I do anything to get you into my world.
Wow, that is devotion. I'll do anything. I'm super digging this melody too.
With you eternally mine, in love there is no measure of time.
Wow, with love there's no measure of time.
We planned
How
it all
poetic.
at the start, that you and I
The inner romantic in me is just smiling. And the outer romantic.
We may be oceans away. You feel my love. I hear what you say. No truth is ever a lie. I stumble and fall, but I give you it all.
Oh my god, how long did she sustain that for?
Let's
Let's count it. 28? No. 31? Ten seconds. That is amazing. With all that power and then the vibrato wavering at the end. Pure emotion, pure passion. You guys picked the best songs, I swear. The end. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Woman in Love, Barbra Streisand, Barry, what's his last name? Barry Gibb? Barry Gibb. Loved their collabs together on Guilty, on What Kind of Fool. I guess the last song there, Woman in Love, was just Barbra in her voice, which makes sense given the lyrical content there, singing about her devotion for her lover. She feels this immovable, eternal connection, this bond. It's unbreakable. And that's the kind of love that matters. The love that we pour into, the one that we build to an unbreakable place. It is the most potent substance on earth. It's more powerful than any drug. It is the number one mover for us in our lives to affect any kind of positive change. Love is the kerosene. I love love. What can I say? I am so sappy when it comes to songs like this, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I hope you guys don't mind. Let's talk about this high level. Love Barbra's voice through and through. You already know how I think about her, but it was really interesting to hear her collaboration with Barry, because Barry has a sort of, I would say, like woolen, earthier voice than Barbra, but there are moments where Barbra can change the timbre of her voice sort of to match what Barry's doing. So when that happens, they actually sound more alike than you may expect on the surface, which is fun. But of course, Barbra, with her beautiful range, she can very quickly pierce the sky with some of her higher notes and fill out the vocal depth that these tracks offer. And you feel every single note that she sings with Barry. I feel like she definitely exudes more of the emotion in the performances that they shared together. So not that anybody asked, but if I had to choose one singer over the other, I would give it to Barbra. But like I mentioned before, I think the collaboration of Barry and Barbra worked rather well. And this is more of just like a separate thought, but I'd be very curious to hear what Barbra's voice would sound like with a certified bass singer, somebody who just dominates the low frequency range in the voice, and let Barbra and her voice just like bounce pogo stick off of that firm ground. If that's out there, you can definitely let me know about that. But these were really fun songs. I think in order of my favorites, I would go with What Kind of Fool, Woman in Love, and then Guilty. So let me know if that's sacrilege or not in the comments down below. But I hope y'all enjoyed my reaction today. If you'd like to request one yourself, you can do so by hitting the first link in the description box below or scanning the QR code on your screen. That is the best way to support my channel. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.